Hey, you guys, and welcome to the Lofi Network, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. And yes, that includes our sponsor, Psychic Source. So, for all your clarity needs, if you're looking for advice or insight, click that link down below in the description box. Use my unique code JMarian, and you can get up to 40 minutes of clarity and insight for only $19.80. You won't break the bank, and if you're not satisfied, you can get your money back. Details down below in the description box, okay? Divine, what is it you want Pisces to... Okay, that was fast. Okay. So first we have coming out the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So you've been very diligent, I feel like the divine, in his own way is very proud of you. I feel like there's something that you definitely have been doing off to yourself. I feel like you've been very secure and very strong on your boundaries here as well. Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I do feel like you've cut a lot of people off, and with you cutting a lot of people off, there's a lot of work that you were able to accomplish and get done. I feel like people will most certainly be coming to you when it's, shall we say, when it's harvest time, because I feel like people have been doing things to get, shall we say, money quick, but there's something about your money being long. It's very interesting that being in the Pisces energy lately, we see a lot of pinnacle energy. So there's something that you've been dedicated to. You've been taking your time with it. I feel like you have sole ownership of it, but I do also feel like you have people watching you off from the distance. Somebody's watching you off from the distance. Divine, can you clarify this? Yeah. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of people confused because I feel like what you see isn't what you get when it comes to you. I feel like your energy signature is the thing that's very magnetic, but I feel like you yourself in your physical appearance, you confuse a lot of people. I feel like there's maybe a particular occupation that you're in, and you don't look like that occupation. Most people say that certain occupations have a look, and theory-wise, if that was true, whichever occupation you're in, you don't look like you belong. Like, for an example, let's just say you're a spiritualist. A lot of people expect spiritualists to be very meek and very humble, and honestly not that attractive. I don't know why people, but anyway, they don't expect you to be that attractive, but there's something that's very alluring about you. You have like that high priestess energy, because whether people know it or not, the high priestess has this hidden mystery but something about the high priestess is very alluring to a lot of people. Mystery. Divine, can you tell me more about this Seven of Cups? But yes, you confuse a lot of people. Yeah, with the Two of Swords, you literally confuse people. You confuse people. People don't know what to think about you. And even if this is concerning people who previously knew you, they don't know you anymore. There's something about you that's really different. I feel like you've been very dedicated to yourself and your craft. And when you do come out, I feel like people are going to be totally surprised, because what they see will not be what they get. Two of Swords, Divine. Then that's not a bad thing. I feel like you're cloaked in some way, hidden behind the veil. Yeah, that's definitely the type of energy that is given. Four Wands, yes, you're accomplishing a lot of things, and I feel like this is the very thing that confuses people. A lot of people are possibly even wondering how you're doing it. How are you doing it? I feel like people are wondering what you are doing, but your accomplishments, your recognition, your rewards, your success is something that I do feel like people are going to get a front row view of, because I do feel like in your stay, people made a lot of fun of you. Like, people really truly didn't believe in you. They didn't believe that you could accomplish what you could accomplish. But regardless of that, with the Knight of Pentacles, you stay dedicated, and I feel like the divine is going to honor that. Your ancestors, your spirit team, your guides, they are going to honor that, because you've been diligent. I feel like when you're faithful over the little that you have, that's when the divine knows that you can be trusted with many more resources. Divine, can you tell me about this Four of Wands here? What are we accomplishing? accomplishing here? King of Cups. Yeah, you seem to be the surveyor of your emotions, but not only are you the surveyor of your emotions, you're the surveyor of your dreams. With this King of Cups, before this king was a king, he was a page first, you know? I do feel like you had a very strong, vivid imagination, but you are coming up as very emotionally mature. I mean, even hearing the word diplomatic. So there's something very peaceful about your energy, something very peaceful about the things you do. I feel like you've accomplished a level of peace concerning your emotions that is unprecedented. It cannot be shaken. I feel like you, when people would try to stir you up, or people think that they would be able to slip you up, you're very grounded emotionally. What else is here, Divine, with this King of Cups? Yeah, very grounded indeed. We have the Ten of Cups as well as the Justice. Talk about dreams and wishes come true. I do feel like you are going to achieve something that a lot of people in their own right will be able to enjoy. And we have the Hierophant here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will be looking to you for possibly advice. I mean, even hearing the word console. Okay, you can be a counselor, a psychiatrist, a therapist. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups will be a very good therapist, very nurturing, a good listener. Divine, the Justice here, and this Ten of Cups. This is something you rightfully deserve, is also what I'm feeling. As I'm hearing the word vindication as well. So this may be karmic justice. We have the Six of Wands. Yes. People are going to get a front row view to what you are about to get. I feel like people thought people counted you out. Yeah, they counted you out. They counted you out. But little did they know you were the one that was going to be put out in the forefront. You know, I feel like you stand on the shoulders of your ancestors. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but it's here. I feel like you stood on the shoulders of your ancestors because they paved the way for you. And I also feel like that's why you were diligent. You know, it's something here, something about someone's grandmother. Somebody's grandmother believed in them till the very end. And even in the end times, still going on right here in your heart. Divine, the Six of Wands here. Yeah, Six of Wands. And there goes that Page of Wands. Yes. So page-like energy. You've come a mighty long way. You know, I do feel like you, once again, there was something that you were very dedicated to. I feel like you kept your, shall we say, childlike enthusiasm about this, because honestly, in order to manifest, in order to create, that's oftentimes what we need to go back to. That childlike memory, that memory that you believed once upon a time you could do anything. Sometimes when we get old and we grow up, older rather, not old. Sometimes when we get older and we mature and we grow and we experience life becomes very serious, that we forget about that inner child. So maybe you do need to heal that inner child. Go jump some rope, play a video game, play hide and seek. I don't know, but I feel like there's something about needing a childlike enthusiasm in order to get to where you're getting ready to go. What else is here, Devon? So we have the Two of Pentacles. And Divine, what is the Two of Pentacles here for me? Signifying. Okay. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Yes. So I do feel like, once again, you're getting ready to establish something. Something's getting ready to grow. This is the second reading where the Two of Pentacles as well as the Three of Pentacles came out together. I feel like you're building a solid, stable foundation in your beliefs. King of Cups centered around something that isn't already here. It's more so things that are on the inside. And I feel like with those things on the inside, you are wanting to create. You're wanting to bring those things things on the inside externally. So very, very strong significance in creation, manifestation, the Magician, Divine, Three of Pentacles, because there's something you've been working at for quite a while with this Three of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. I feel like you are literally about to see your dreams, your goals. I feel like you've been working for a while. And once again, dedication is everything. With the Empress takes care of herself first. before she takes care of others. And I definitely feel like that's what you're doing. You're taking care of yourself in order to see something through. I feel like you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of growing. You are made of abundance. I feel like you have all of the resources and the tools you need in order to get something accomplished. I don't see anything about here about time. I feel like this is something you've been working at already. And I do feel like this is going to pay off for you. Divine, can you tell me about the Empress here? And we have the Temperance. Yes, a state of flow. Flow state is very significant. And I feel like that's what it's all about. Allowing things to just happen. Allowing your manifestations, your dreams, to flow through you, to filter out possibly anything that will get in the way, anything that will possibly stop you. That includes people, places, and things. But something definitely is getting ready to grow for you. I do feel like it is going to take some time. Empress, patience, and then Temperance, not patience. So patience, temperance, yes. But with the Empress and Temperance here, I feel like you are going to have to experience some sort of patience. But what I do feel like it's not going to be rough. When you consider, let's just say, labor, and you consider those pains and creation, I do feel like, there's going to be a softer creation, a softer pregnancy. Divine, this Temperance here, and the Empress, and we have the Sun. And even when you consider the Sun could be a child, especially with the child riding on the horse's back, as well as just something being very happy, being very excited. I feel like this, once again, is an exciting time for you. I feel like you've done a lot of work. I feel like you've been patient. I feel like you've been waiting for signs and steps, when to start to go, when to get the ground running. And I do feel like once you get that sign, once you get that go ahead, you're just gonna take off. You're gonna launch. Yes. The last few messages, Divine, concerning the Sun here. Okay. And we have the Knight of Cups. Flow and attraction for you will be everything, because I don't feel like you will be working hard. And then we also have the Star here. So I feel like you are bringing in, you're attracting your desires, your goals, your dreams, your wishes, especially after this dark moon. Like, the energy has been very, very clear. Messages have been coming through very clear. If there have been things that have been hidden, those hidden messages are now coming in. We're getting confirmations. We're getting synchronicities. You're seeing the angel numbers. You're hearing the songs in your head actually come out through your radio in real, true time. So what else is it that you need in order to get this going? Okay? So this was a quick message, and I feel like that's where it is. Stay strong, stay steadfast, and I can guarantee you most certainly will be on your way. Okay? Pisces tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day. And I'll see you out there on the network. Bye, guys.